y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Heather and my channel is called Beautifully Mixed Makeup. Today we're talking a little bit about some new launches from L'Oreal, and I don't have the whole collection of anything. I just have a couple of products that I saw at my base exchange and they jumped out at me and I said let's do a video and talk about those few products. So if you're looking for a full rundown of all the products in this range, I don't have them. Sorry. But the ones I do have, I would love to talk about and let you know what I think of them. And yeah, let's get going. So what I'm talking about today is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage Foundation, as well as the Infallible Paints collection. There's the Infallible Paints Liquid, lip, not liquid lip, just lip. And then there's the Infallible Paints Liquid Eyeliner. So I got two of those. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the foundation. It's what I'm wearing today. I love it. This is the Infallible Total Cover 24-Hour Foundation. Now this stuff is, okay, so I also like my Smashbox Hydration, 15-Hour Hydration Foundation. That one is wonderful. And I love I'm actually coming around to the Milani Perfecting Cover foundation, but they're on two different spectrums. So your Smashbox 15-Hour Hydration is medium coverage. It's great, and it's great for every day. And then your Milani Perfect and Correct is full on coverage. It is heavier. I love to use it when I'm filming, but I don't love to wear it every single day because it is just a little heavy, a little much for me personally. This is like a perfect middle ground. So there we go. This is a perfect middle ground. It is heavy enough and full coverage enough to cover up anything you've got going on, whether it be some acne scars, whether it be some hyperpigmentation. I have hyperpigmentation right here on my cheeks. It's really red there. And as you see, there is nothing picking up except for a little bit of my blush, which I added on top. This says to be able to cover up tattoos, which you're going to test here in a second, because I have a tattoo on my wrist and I didn't even think about to try that, but we are going to try it on my wrist and see if it covers that up. But for my face, I think this is a great foundation. It does last all day. The colors are gorgeous. There are 12 shades, which is a decent range of shades, from an ivory, a really light ivory color called, let me look, I have it, classic ivory, all the way to cocoa, which is a really dark, deep brown color, which I think will be gorgeous on all of my darker ladies who, just need something to kind of refresh their skin. So I am in the shade Sun Beige. It's 308, and this is a great like medium color, a little darker than a traditional medium shade, but it is great for me. I really love it. I'm just wiping some swatches off of my hand really quick, and then we will move forward. Pains of being a beauty lover. Okay, or beauty reviewer, I guess. Alright, so like I said, this is great. It covers all my hyperpigmentation. It just makes my skin look flawless. L'Oreal is doing it right with their foundation as far as these little diagrams they have on the back. It has the finish, wear time, coverage, and texture. So it lets you know exactly what you're getting or supposedly getting in your bottle, which I really appreciate, especially if I'm in kind of a hurry and I just want to I want to know all of the nitty-gritty right off the bat. L'Oreal does a great job of that. So for this particular Infallible Total Coverage, it says that the finish is natural, it wears up to 24 hours, it has high coverage, and it is an air-light texture, which I agree with all of those. I do think that it works really well. So let's try to take it right onto this color is probably not going to match because I'm a little lighter on the underside of my arm, but I'm going to take a little bit of it. Let's see if we can get this in the shot. So we're just going to take a little bit. It really does have this really moussey texture to it, and I really enjoy it. So this is a faux beauty blender. Don't judge me because it's a little dirty, but so I'm just going to pat this onto my arm like I would for foundation on my face. So the color match is not great, obviously. Like I said, it's a little darker on my My face is a little darker than the underside of my arm, but let's see. I just added a little bit more. Okay, so it doesn't do too bad. It doesn't cover it completely. You can still kind of see, because it is a black tattoo, you can kind of see it a little bit. But for a foundation, a drugstore foundation, I'm not overly upset about that. I think that it does a decently good job. It really does cover my arm there, so you can kind of see it through it, but I mean, does it cover tattoos? I would say not. I mean, maybe if you had a really light colored tattoo, not a black tattoo, or a dark gray, if you had a light color, it might. But for me personally, it doesn't cover completely, so I wouldn't use this. I mean, I love my tattoos. I have a couple, and I enjoy showing them off. I enjoy, you know, that's why I got them. So, well, not to show them off, but I got them for different reasons, but I enjoy them, so I wouldn't want to cover them up. But I guess if you had like a tattoo on your neck or on your face, like one of those ones that you may have done in a certain stage of your life, and then now you've kind of come away from that, and you know, don't want to be looked down upon because you have face tattoos or facial tattoos, maybe that would work for you. But this, I don't know if this one necessarily covers all tattoos, but I do feel like if you want something that covers tattoos, Kat Von D has great products, great foundation products, and they do cover. So there's that. But back to this, I really enjoy this product. I think that it is just one of those products, one of those foundations, and I'm really hard on foundations. I don't like a lot of foundations, but this one is a winner in my book, the Infallible Total Cover. It does great on, like I said, my hyperpigmentation, the couple small scars that I have going on my face just from life, you know, it happens. But yeah, I really enjoy this. And it says that you can actually use this anywhere on your face, neck, arms, and legs to cover imperfections and even skin tone. So I do think it evens my skin tone very well. I do, of course, bronze and add a lot of highlight going on today. I couldn't stop. So I have a problem sometimes when I get going with highlight. You get like stuck in this trance, and it's just like more and more and more and more, and then you get done and you have this perfect, I mean, I could. There we go. Okay, enough with the highlight. Okay, anyways, back to this. So yeah, I'm a fan of this foundation. I think it's great. I think it's a great everyday wear foundation. It's going to kind of even out your skin tone. It's going to cover up your imperfections, unless you have, like I said, if you have a dark black tattoo on your face, this isn't going to cover it. But if that's the case, you're going to have to spend a little bit more on foundation. This foundation, by the way, is $12.99 on Ulta.com. I think I got mine for $10 or $11 at my base exchange, and wide range of, there's a decent range of shades, so check it out. It's a good one. I enjoy it. Okay, so moving on to some other L'Oreal products that I've tried out. This is all part of the Paints collection. Everything in the rest of this video is, and there are actually 4 different things in this collection. There is the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Infallible lip paints. These are actually decent. They are not liquid lipsticks at all. I prefer liquid lipsticks because I like to be low maintenance with my lipstick. I like to put it on perfectly once, go on, and maybe touch it up once throughout the day if I like have a heavy meal or something like that. But if you like regular lipstick, these are actually really nice. I'm wearing this on my lip today. This is the color 326, which is Sultry Sangria. When I first looked at this, I thought it was like a tube, you know, that you'd push out and go on your lips, and I don't like those particularly with a really, especially with a dark lip color. Like for a gloss that has little color in it, I'm cool with it, but for a actual lipstick. I have 3 of the shades today, but for an actual lipstick, I was like, I don't know. It took me a while to decide. And then I got home and I opened them and I was pleasantly surprised that you actually get a doe foot applicator in here. It's not a tube as you push it on your lips. It's a doe foot applicator that comes out, and the doe foot is really nice on here. And yeah, I think that these are good. I'm wearing the color Sultry Sangria on my lips today, just this one. I would say that you have to build it up a little bit, putting on, I think this is like 2 layers of color, and it does move around, it doesn't dry down, it does have a nice gloss to it, so I appreciate that. They keep your lips really hydrated. The smell is, it is sweet. It almost reminds me of cotton candy or strawberry starburst, like that kind of sweet smell, which I don't mind. It's not overly bad, and once you get it on your lips, it dissipates and you can't even tell it's there. But this color is really, really pretty. It's my favorite of the 3 that I got. They have a decent selection of colors. They currently have, let's see, 14 shades total. So I mean, you do have a lot of really cool colors. They have a really pretty navy blue color that I was so close to picking up, but then I would never wear it, so yeah, I didn't. I bought all of these with my own money, so a girl's got a budget, right? Anyway, so this color is 326. It's Sultry Sangria. Let's do a little swatchy-roo for you. It is very pretty reddish maroon color. And then I picked up the shade Bewitching Bordeaux. It's this darker purple color. This is actually a little dark for me personally. I think I wore this in the Glam Glow Lip Plumper video, so you want to see what that looks like on me, check out that video. I can link it below. So it's a darker, much darker color, and it really does go on really almost like purple black. So it's really, really dark, but it's a really pretty color. And then the last color I got was 316, and this is the color Wild Rose. And this is more of your Barbie pink. This is probably my least favorite color that I got out of the deal, just because I was thinking rose would be more mauve-y, and this is Barbie pink. But to each his own. I mean, they are pretty, they're very pigmented, they go on really nicely and keep your lips hydrated. I enjoy them. I think they're good. Again, they're not liquid lipsticks. They are going to move and smudge, and if you take a drink of something, you're going to have it on your lips. So let me just, this is just a tissue. I'm going to blot just so you can see that you are going to get some color payoff. But if you blot, I mean, the color's not as dark anymore, but it's still really pretty, and it does stay on. You're not going to, you'll get this everywhere, but it's not going to come off completely off your lips. You are going to still have a little bit of color. I wore this shade in particular to the movies the other night, movie date with my husband, and we had some popcorn and some drinks, and when I got home, I still had a decent amount on my mouth, so it didn't look all crazy and it wasn't all over my face, but it just, the color wasn't as pigmented as it was when I first put it on, so it was a much, much lighter red color. Alright. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about from this Infallible paint selection or collection that I picked up were these Infallible Paints liquid eyeliners. So I picked up 2 shades. I picked up the color Black Party and the color Wild Green. I'm not sure why I gravitated towards this green color, but I did. And I mean, it's very thin. You can see right here, this applicator is super tiny and it's really, really pretty. It does give you a nice point, and I kind of like it. And then the black is very, very black, very dark and pretty, and I think that these will be really nice. They are a little bit soft, the applicator, so when you put this on your hand, it does kind of fold down. It doesn't stay that nice point. It kind of collapses on itself, so you can get a little bit of a thicker line than you're trying to. But I think that these are really easy, they're really simple, and these are, let me double check the price on these. At Ulta, these are $9.99, so not the cheapest or the most inexpensive eyeliners in the drugstore, but they are really nice. They do last a long time. They're really pretty. They have a whole bunch of different colors. They have 6 colors total, so not a crazy amount, but they do have black, teal, aqua. They have a white called White Party, electric blue, and then the black party. So some really fun colors to play around with. I'm excited to do a cat eye with this green. I just think that it's going to be really pretty on my skin tone, and it'll give me something a little different. The paints colors, it seems, are all very bright, vivid colors, which I appreciate. There are, you know, sometimes you want to do something a little different, a little bit, you know, avant-garde or whatever you call it, and I think that this collection will do that. The other thing that I did not pick up is they have the Infallible Paints eyeshadows. Now there are, let's see, 12 colors each. They are cream eyeshadow duos. So it says that you can either wear them alone or you can wear them as a mix together. I just didn't see any colors or shades that really called out to me as ones that I really wanted to pick up. They were a lot of really bright, vivid shades, just nothing that I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have anything like this in my collection and I have to have it. So I did not pick those up. So I can't really tell you how well they work, but they do have them on Ulta. So if you want to pick them up and try them out, let me know how they work out for you. Leave me a comment, and yeah, that's about it. So that is the end of this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions or things you want to see, please leave me a comment below, because I'm always looking for new products, new things to try out for you guys, because I love doing this. And if you are not subscribed, please do so you can know when I'm uploading new videos and you'll never miss one. If you want notifications specifically when I upload each video, hit that little notification bell next to the subscription bar and you'll get an email each time I upload. So that about wraps it up. If nothing else, I hope I gave you a few minutes of stress relief or took your mind off whatever it is you are dealing with in your everyday life. And I hope you have a wonderfully positive day, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.